Vetanya Bison, how you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna take it outside. I'm gonna fly a drone. What I'm not gonna do is use the cardboard cutter. So let me tell you why. I'm already getting reactions. Let me tell you why. Because our stuff that's in the box ends up 55 blocks down. And then my address is posted everywhere. What do you got? What do you want to say? What? Say something.
The box is closed. No way. Shut up.
That's why you don't buy Chinese clippers. So let me show you what happens when you buy real snips. So you buy Chinese cheap snips, you buy 300 for 35 cents. That's what you get. Now, when you buy real snips, cheap garbage. Inside the box, you get the user manual for riders. A little bit hard to flip through this just because the pages are so... There you go. Charger, pedals, cord, wrenches. Ball joint Allen keys, always a win. So we have a 20 amp hour battery, 960 watt hours, pretty big. On the top, you have your little power button. That's going to indicate that is green, green for go, red for dead. That's it, rocking and rolling. For our charger, we have a 3 amp output at 20 amps, roughly 6 to 7 hours from fully dead to fully charged. Just going to match up those arrows. And then this one on the top, we're going to have to pull. And now it works. What we got to do is remove this whole thing and separate this wire because there's not enough of room for it to actually connect up here. Now, oddly enough, with the throttle, without my weight on it, it cannot do that. You do have to use the pedal. So it's a little weird that it shows that I could go 36 miles per hour without my weight on it. But I feel like there's some type of sensor because I cannot do that unless I pedal. So if we hold the up and the down together, that's your mile per hour. 3 is going to be your voltage of the battery. Number 6 is going to be the size of the tire, and we're going to have to adjust that because these are not 23s. These are 20 by 4, so we're just going to bring those down to 20. And then this is going to be your speed. It does not go 100 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour. That's just basically how much battery it's going to give you for the max amount of power. If you press the M, you'll see that we are on the odometer right now. That's going to be your trip. That's the volume of the battery. It's going to be your current trip. That is the amount of time that the bike has been on. And then back to the mileage. On your right, you'll see that that pedal assist is at 0. And then as we go 1, that gauge will fill up all the way up to 5. Then on the left is your battery. This kickstand is a little unique. Instead of it being on both sides, they're both on one side. And it is a little close to the tire, but in order to do this, we're going to kind of bring it down like this. And we're just going to keep one stand down, and then we're going to lift it up and tilt it to the left. And that allows it to snap out like that. So once again, in a little faster motion. Let's get it. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Yo. Yep. So speed is dictated by the throttle and that level of pedal assist. I have a little bit of a weird noise. So once you go to 3, that's kind of maxed out. Oh, and it's got cruise control. I was actually picking up, saw that? Interesting. What's that? So cruise control should be activated right now. Maybe 10 seconds. Yeah, it's the controller making that noise, not the tires. Checking the brakes, bedding, brake check. Very nice.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Vetanya Bison, 750 watt rear motor. Pickup. So you saw when I started off. Let's get it. Whoa. Holy smokes. That's what I'm saying. I have not seen that much torque with level 1. Just a little bit. Beep. Done. Out of there. Wow. Yo. When I was attaching that throttle, because it's disconnected by default, I could not get this to plug in. So I didn't do it. I had the person filming undo the shit and then connect it, because you see how loose it is? There's some parts of it where it's kind of exposed and other parts where it's not, because it's just not long enough. Once you get it like that, it's totally fine. It's just connecting it is a little bit difficult. So the tires on this are 20 inches by 4, meaning that it's 20 inches in diameter, and the center rim and then the tire itself is 4 inches. They're fat. I would have preferred street tires on this, but a lot of these bikes, these fat tire jams, are doing a lot of these knobbies, which are really designed for gravel, not so much off-roading. 960 watt-hour battery, that's big. It is. And with a 3 amp charger, you'll be up and running in no time. The display on this is nice, it's creative. It's a little bit dark out of the box. You can adjust that. So with the throttle, I was only able to get 20, 21 miles per hour. Now, once you start pedaling, when I took off over here, I said, oh shit, this thing's got cruise control. No, it doesn't. I moved my leg a little bit and it caused it to pick up speed. But here's the thing with the cadence sensors and going fast. When you're going that fast, the last thing your mind says is pedal slower. right? Like everybody here's ridden a bike before. You move your legs fast, right? Like if you're running fast, you're moving your legs fast. You don't go like this and you're running 40 miles per hour. It makes no sense. That's kind of what this is like. Going that fast, you can go fast. It's just that there's no resistance whatsoever. So the bike moves. And with that 750 watt, I think it's about 1,300 watt peak power, you feel it. Torquiest bike I've ridden by far. And that's even comparing it to mid-drives. I've done a lot of reviews on a lot of different bikes. This is, I think, it's not the first one. Well, it's the first one in a class 3 specification. What does that mean? You can't go 28 with this throttle. It was making that weird noise, and I was like, oh, I don't want to mention this in this review because companies are going to hate me, but I have to because you hear, that's my pants. You heard that. That's the motor saying, I have more power, bro. I do, but I'm not going to give it to you. You're going to have to do something. When I mean something, they mean just move your legs. It's interesting that they're actually following the laws and the guidelines of a class 3. So huge pickups for that. High five. You know, that's nice that you're doing that because all these other Chinese companies just don't give a shit. The way that they wrote Bison on the side of this is a little bit too extra for me. It's not sexy. It's just like a black sticker that just says the word Bison. Why not put like a little buffalo or some shit or like a little tiny bison sticker or something? You know, that's what I would have done. Your front suspension on this is a lockable. It's either on or it's off. It is not adjustable, and the rear is a hardtail. So you're going to expect a lot of your butt to get the cushioning from this seat. To turn the headlight on this, you just kind of click that. That's it. Horn. Simple. Not too loud. No one's going to hear you. Don't use it. Just yell. Yell. Hey, 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 hey. That's louder than that. That's not getting anybody's attention. So just don't even bother using that. The display on this is very attractive. There's a whole lot of colors, and that's great for people that are colorblind like me because it looks like I have green, blue, red, orange, white, a little bit of yellow, and I think some more green. And there's even a gas tank gauge. That's to dictate the battery, fool, right? There's just this large battery, and this thing is massive. I talk about this a lot. Brakes, it doesn't matter the brand. It doesn't, 100%. However, just throw something on there. You know, just like a letter C or, I don't know, just pick anything, cashbait.com. Just pick anything and put that on there. So this way people have some kind of confidence, like this is a nice brand. How would I change the fluid on this? You don't have anything. So it is bare basic, but the stopping power is unreal. And the good thing is, unlike a lot of the other bikes that I got, it required no bleeding. So out of the box, it just stopped on a dime. The cargo rack in the back, no longer just a dozen. Not today. 2 dozen. Bop, bop. And you don't even have to put one. 1, 2, 3. Check me out. Look at the size of this. I don't trust the side stand right now. But do you know Bree could fit on here? Bree, let me see. Come on over here. I got this. Come on now. Come on with it. Just don't put all your weight on it. Actually, let me get off the side stand here. Actually, okay, or just put it. Oh, there it is. So you see, 2 people on the back, no problem, and it's a Bison. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna poop right in the stomach, right in the gut. So yeah, you could fit it, and with the amount of torque that this has, I don't recommend that. You know why? Because there's no seatbelt. If there was a seatbelt, then absolutely throw as many people as you want. And it's cool because the cargo rack on this, I know I'm spending a lot of time on the cargo rack on this, but just deal with me. The cargo rack that is on this is extremely long. Usually they do not extend past the back of the seat. So it, honestly, as much as I'm playing around, it does allow you to stack 2 dozen eggs. There's people that actually do DoorDash on e-bikes. Let me tell you something. You deliver my food through DoorDash, I'm going to punch you right in your face and I'm going to steal your bike. You know why? Because when I get it, my food's going to be cold. There's no vent. There's a lot of ventilation. There's no heating on this. So the bike is $1,600. Do I think it's worth it? Just hear me out. When you look at the bike, you don't think that this bike is going to move. Okay, there's been, I think, 3 bikes that I've done reviews on. I ride motorcycles. I can show you me riding a motorcycle, but that is here or there. Because when I go on a bike, I'm not genuinely scared. I'll go, 25 on 95. I try to just keep it cool, be safe. With this bike, I didn't feel unsafe. I just felt like my life was coming to an end shortly with the turn coming up. This thing fucking moves. I hate to curse in a review, but this thing moves, man, when you're pedaling. And it's, so once you're on that throttle and you start kicking those pedals, it is right now. Like it is go and all out. One thing I want to mention also is the throttle on this. So the throttle on this, you see that? That's adaptive throttle. A lot of the times on these bikes, they're full throttle at full throttle. This, you can do a half throttle. So there it's at 20. Now I haven't adjusted that, you see? See? And then we'll slow it down. Speed it up again. Now watch this. See that? And then we bring it down. They usually don't do that. It's, for whatever reason, it's full throttle. That's got to do with the controller. That's still going. That's nice. That's nice. So, yeah, I do give them that. And at $1,600, honestly, I feel like it's a little bit too high. $14.99, $15.99, fine. $16.99, I guess I get it. I mean, the size of the battery, yeah, it's worth it. The brakes, just throw something on there. Just throw a name. Even though it does not have to be Tektro, it does not have to be Magura, any mineral oil or hydraulic disc brake is essentially going to work the same. They are. And remember that all your stopping power is in the front, not the rear. I do like this bike a lot. The only thing I would really change on this bike, honestly, is that kickstand. It's the only thing I don't like. It's just, there's too much finagling you have to do to get it to work. And once it's on, I mean, it's, you know, it's you see, like it's great. It's I don't know why you would do that, but you get the idea. That was my workout for the day. I just want to get to a point where I want to lose weight, but I don't want to lose weight because you call me fat. I'm just embarrassed of brushing my teeth and my belly jiggles. I just want to get to a point where I brush my teeth and my abs. And I wore a sports bra today. Don't ask why, okay? Just don't. But I wore one, and I looked like my ex-wife when she had boobies. What do you think? Do you think my boobs need to lose weight? Look at this. Hold on. Look at that. I don't know. Whatever. It's irrelevant. Fit and finish on this was fantastic. No dings, dents, burst, cowboy boots anywhere on it. And the color reminds me of like a French vanilla ice cream. It's not super white. It's not super tan. It's just that off-white cream color. I honestly do like it. I do. I think it's a nice color. The branding is a little bit large on the side, and you do have it on the seat. But then you got Bison. Like they just came up last minute. Hey, what are we going to name that? Giraffe, cheetah. No, there's 500 bikes. Ranger S. Nah, call it Bison. Bisons aren't fast, by the way. Bison and buffalo are probably one of the slowest land animals, aside from a sloth and me. But I would recommend it, $1,600. Check out the link in the description down below if you're going to pick this up. That would help me out greatly. I think you get 5-10%, and there might even be a discount code for you. There's also a link in the description that brings you to my website where you can compare all the bikes that I've done reviews on, and then you could say, I like this one, I like that one, put them all into the compare cart, and then see a drop down, compare all the stats. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. You guys are beautiful. Stay blessed.